Okay, what are we going to do first? Make the meal or make the table?
Ding dong. Who's that?
The guests.
Oh, you're kidding.
I told you.
Oh, shit, man, you are kidding.
I saw them coming up the ridgeway. Anyway, I told
Oh,
you.
for
It's okay, we've got time. Here, grab these.
got time? They'll be in the yard.
Just grab the bloody...
They'll be... Oh, I can't do this.
Now then.
I've never put a bastard table up in my life.
Okay, first of all, stop swearing. This is not a couple who are going to appreciate swearing.
We can't make the table.
It cost 9 quid.
They're in the yard.
It cost 9 quid.
They're in the yard.
Nothing that costs 9 quid can be that hard. Now, take.
Oh, it's 11 stages.
What?
It's 11 stages, man. The instructions are 11 stages, and look, even the bloody little stick figure man's having trouble.
Look, just give
Look
it.
at him.
Just give it.
Stage 7 is him in a pub bitching about how hard the table is to put up.
Dan, these are people who've bought a barn conversion. They're not going to give a gardening contract to a couple of lads who just sit there going, oh shit, bloody bugger. Stage 1. Ensure you have all 58 screws and fittings.
Ding dong.
Get me a hammer.
They're going to think we're not here.
You just get it started.
There was something else before they arrived to do that we... The meal!
Yeah, what did I say their names were?
They're coming round here to eat a
It's
meal.
not a meal, it's just the hors d'oeuvre.
Oh, hell, that's all right. Ooh, for a moment there I thought we were up shit creek.
Anyway, there's loads left in the freezer for the funeral.
What?
Dan, don't make this hard.
Let me give you a report from the freezer, okay? 6 pieces of rock-hard cheddar cheese and a nice lolly. Okay, now even on ready, steady, cook.
Ding dong.
Let them
Stop
think
it.
we're out, seriously.
Move.
I mean, what the hell? Why are we having people round for a meal when you and me don't eat anything that hasn't got a smiley fisherman on the box?
You know what? I thought that. When she asked, I was about to say, we don't really do dinner parties. And then I thought, hey, you've got a massive paddock, haven't you? And then I thought, maybe we do dinner parties.
Oh. Do you play golf, Adam?
Sorry?
It's Shell. What's your surname?
Shelmadine.
Do you play golf?
Ooh, well, pitch and putt.
We'll soon put that right. Oh, Lol. Sorry, Lol Voicey.
Lol.
And this is Bridget.
Hey, guess what?
Lol.
Oh, not again. Are you serious?
Sorry, are you...
I am Bridget.
Oh, daughter?
Did you like that? That little pause? Normally only used by magicians introducing their assistants. Have you got an ashtray?
Oh,
Oh, don't worry, I'll go outside. Terrible habit.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'll,
Have you been?
yeah, well, not often. 15 quid.
It's cheap for a club.
Yeah, I'll...
Bridget, put that out.
They smoke.
What?
You know there's alarms that don't react as fast as you.
How do you know this?
Oh, Mum, just...
Look, I don't want to get into an argument about this, but I remember what I first thought when I saw Pam and Arnold's daughter smoking. God, and that impression is just never... Adam! Oh, listen, I hope you don't mind. It's not throwing your catering. I mean, bringing Bridget. Had you catered specifically for 5?
No.
Adam!
We weren't expecting her back this week.
Is he alright?
There we go. One snapped off heel.
Don't make such a fuss of it.
Oh, God, it didn't go down the grid, did it? You didn't get any rat poison on your hand?
Ooh, do you get many rats?
Well, you know, it's countryside, you know, more than 10 feet from a rat.
Same as golf. Same as my line of work. Except there you have to make deals with them. Ha!
Is this all left to you then? To run?
Sparkbrook? Well,
Oh, God. Sorry, you just say Sparkbrook like it's, the Shelmadine brothers, Sparkbrook Farm. Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, sorry to hear about your dad.
chairs.
Can I just say, here and now, one word is banned from this evening.
Bridget.
If I hear the word single in
Oh, for God's
either in connection
sake.
with are you or Bridget is, I'll be down that sodding drive
Bridget!
Bridget,
because I'm not single, am I?
I asked if the farm was his.
Yes, in a way that he could practically see the thought bubble of me being carried over the threshold.
Oh, don't be so bloody sensitive.
He could not.
Sorry about the. Most of the furniture was just falling to pieces.
Really?
Oh, Dad wouldn't chuck anything. I mean, the table that was in here. I mean,
God, yeah.
sorry.
Ah, don't worry, mate. She always starts cheering before the orchestra's finished.
I was just agreeing, lol. We've got a new table, you see, for our conservatory. I mean, to be honest, we built the whole conservatory round it.
Okay, what's everyone having?
Oh, now, would you look at that?
Sorry?
See, no disrespect to Pam and Arnold, but they want a tray. Off they go to John Lewis and pay 60 quid for a piece of hardboard with flowers painted on it by some Korean copying bits of the National Trust catalogue.
Dad!
And what is a tray? What is a tray? Come on, what is a tray?
Have you read Pride and Prejudice?
Hang on. It's a piece of wood.
It's a piece of wood that you carry bloody things on.
Have you read Pride and Prejudice?
I didn't realise I had to. Has everyone else?
No, we're in it. I'm saying this is Pride and Prejudice. We're sitting in here, a farmhouse kitchen, two strapping young lads.
This is Bridget. Does your heating go up at all?
This is Daniel.
Do you play golf, Daniel?
Are you cold?
Bridget's used to the heat. She's been in Portugal.
Do you want to get the fire? Is it in the log shed, I think? Do you want to see...
Also, if you have any orange juice or something.
Oh, right. You're not driving? No, obviously.
Noel doesn't drink.
Oh. Actually, I might have moved the fire in during lambing. Do you want to get the... for lol?
See, you just... Oh, gosh, phrases just like lambing. You just drop them in, and for us. Oh, they've gone. What the bloody hell are you playing at?
What are you playing at?
Are you trying to make a point here?
It's cold in the country. This is how they live.
Bridget.
You're the first. You're the first. Can I just point out to jump down my throat if I make one comment about the French still crapping in holes in the ground?
I say it because I'm actually cold. You say it because you hate the French.
What?
God, you know,
Your father doesn't hate the French.
there's a word for people like you who turn into racism police after they've had a fling with a foreigner.
Oh, is it enlightened?
Your father is not a racist.
Name me one occasion where I...
Last week, in the Golden Dragon.
When?
When the waiter asked if you wanted wine and you said, "Oh, you've already taken our order, mate." At least I think it was you.
Where's the problem?
Ah, here we are.
Where's the racism in...
No.
I cannot describe the colour blue to you if you simply cannot see it.
What?
And it's not a fling, is it?
I can't tell you the joy, Daniel. Hasn't it, lol? Waking up in the morning and hearing your tractors going up and down the ridgeway. Oh, and smelling that lavender in the air. Now, all this, the lambing, I've got this amazing picture now of you two young lads suckling lambs in front of the fire.
Right. Did you get it from that antique shop?
No, I mean, up here, you know.
Oh, good lad.
Oh, now that takes me back. Silver Jubilee. That was a hot summer. I was pregnant with you that summer. On the glass.
I've got Roadrunner on mine.
Oh?
Yeah, sorry about the glasses. It's a bit
Hey,
of a...
bloody hell, it's a farm.
Aye, happen it is.
And here we are, the Shelmadines of Sparkbrook meet the Voices of Birch Tree Barn. Is this your first safari party? We used to have them all the time at Fox Hill Grove, didn't we, lol?
Oh, is that the bungalow estate?
Developments. Lovely bungalows, really.
They are lovely bungalows
Gardens.
and lovely gardens.
Oh, the gardens are just...
I mean, nothing like we've got
oh,
now.
God.
But for a new estate, you know, as it was, with a little brook running through the back
stream.
gardens. Yeah, a little bit of a muddy affair. I always said it was
Lol.
a bit of a shit creek.
Lol.
No, They're alright. Bloody hell, it was a shit creek, lads. But I fancied a water feature. You know what I mean? By water feature.
Waterfall?
Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps a little waterfall. Or a terrazza, you know. Widening it out a bit and building a
You didn't
little...
go that far.
Anyway, woof.
His skin was completely...
And I never got that far. As soon as I started working, I'm in bloody casualty.
Sorry. His skin was completely...
Woof! They did some tests. Turns out the water was contaminated from some farm. And that stream, that stream, our little
stream was...
In a minute, I'm going to get a spray gun. I've told you, it's like trying to drive with a dog biting at your wheels.
This is the ideal number for a safari. 3 houses, or 4. If it gets up to 6, well, you sort of run out of courses. Plus, you get one house which ends up doing the main course. One ends up just doing the coffee and mints, and it's not... Well, at least this way it works out even. Inga's doing dessert, us doing the main course, and you doing the hors d'oeuvres. Fucking hell! There's just something fabulous about walking between courses, isn't there, lol? And that was round Fox Hill Grove on pavements. Out here, well, it's just... Oh, it's organic, it's just right.
You say you've got a bigger garden here than before?
Oh yes, we've got a paddock.
A paddock? Have you?
Oh, I mean, nothing compared to here, obviously. I mean, you must have... How much land have you got?
Oh, about 160 acres.
My God.
I mean, in my granddad's time, it was 400 odd. A big dairy farm, a big Sparkbrook herd. Everyone knew Sparkbrook.
Oh, which must be really hard to look after. Just the 2 of you, it is.
Well, since Dad died.
Neither of you have partners.
What time are we eating?
Sorry?
Absolutely famished, all this safaring.
Oh, well, it shouldn't be,
I mean,
Dad?
to manage that much land, it must be a nightmare.
Well, you know, even little bits of land can be trouble, even little, paddocks, if they're not regularly maintained. I mean, like yours.
Oh, but ours is a postage stamp compared to this. I mean, all the time involved, the hours. I don't suppose you get much opportunity to socialise.
Crisps. Crisps are due. Can I see if there's any?
Did someone call?
Coming for crisps.
No. Sorry, I'm at a delicate stage of the... the meat is a little bit... snapping?
What?
Oh, is that a phrase? See this. I've been talking to Inga about this in the shop. Local phrases. Does snapping mean fresh?
Yes.
Well, I have to say we've found that, haven't we? The freshness out here. Of the food. The food's fresher, the air's sweeter, but the people... Pardon my language, but I'm going to use the C word. People around here are of a better class.
Can I just say here, Adam, they've actually moved less than a mile.
Bridget, Spain is less than a mile from Portugal. I mean, Inga's place, Cornucopia, you wouldn't have got a shop like that selling rural antiques down in Fox Hill Grove, now would you? I mean, the thing is...
What do you think of Zoom Golf?
Sorry?
Zoom, then a hyphen, then golf, then an exclamation mark. See, Adam, the image of golf in the country. Sorry?
It was such a hot summer. The blackberries. I remember the blackberries were huge that year. And
I've got 2 shops, Adam, male and female. Lord of the Links, the male, and Ladies of the Links,
the female.
which Esther manages, and I'm opening a third for the younger market, possibly Zoom Golf. It is a young word, is it? It is, isn't it, Zoom?
Do you say Zoom a lot, Adam, as a young person? You know, do you get up in the morning and say, I'm just going to go and have a shower? Zoom.
You see, in Portugal, it's a younger man's game. Lots of Portuguese lads play, but they never do much at international level because they're all twats.
Sorry?
National trait. They're useless. They get attracted to new things, then lose interest.
Right.
Happens with golf, you know, women.
Uh-huh.
I've never been to the National Gallery of Portugal, but I bet all the paintings are half finished.
Uh-huh.
In fact, I bet the bloody gallery is still under tarpaulin, because halfway through someone turned up with a case of Stella and a football, and that was it.
Dad, it's not a young word, okay? That's what his silence is saying. Zoom Golf on a sign would be phenomenally embarrassing.
Ding dong.
Oh, that'll be Inga out. Oh,
What's her name again?
It's Inga Healy from the shop, from Cornucopia. Do you know her? I presume.
Ding dong.
Oh, well, shall I? I mean, I'll introduce you.
Is somebody going?
Yeah, Esther's.
I'll go.
Do you want a hand?
Eh?
I used to work in a kitchen. Obviously, it was a Portuguese kitchen, so as Dad will tell you, we never actually finished cooking anything, but I...
Mr. Voisey? No, sorry, Mr. Voisey?
Oh my God.
Your wife has her heel stuck
Oh, for God's sake.
in the grating.
Can she not step over the bloody thing?
Perhaps that's what it's there for. Keeps out the overdressed. You know, like a middle-class equivalent of a cattle grid.
What?
Oh shit.
Dan?
Oh shit, that's her.
Who's her?
Oh shit.
Oh.
What's she done?
Oh shit, man, we are in trouble now. We are in real serious. Sorry, I'm going to say the word.
Dan!
Christ almighty!
Why did we do this meal? Why did we do this stupid, sodding meal?
What did she do?
I knew it'd be trouble.
Dan?
I knew it. I bloody knew
What
it.
did she do?
She bought our table.
I have to say, I'm slightly disappointed with that one.
I know, that really was building something a bit bigger, mate.
Oh, bigger? You want bigger? Okay. I went to that car boot sale, you remember?
I remember.
I told you a woman had come up and I had all this stuff laid out on the table and
On the
all
table?
Dad's old crap, old saucers and potties and bent spoons, but all Mum's and all from way back, all like her wedding rings
Yeah,
and,
all right.
and the chain Gran left her.
Anyway, Dan.
And I stood there, and this older woman came up, and she looked through all Mum's dead precious stuff we didn't want to sell that was out on the table, and then said,
Could she buy the table?
What table?
"From in here, the kitchen table."
And Dan sold it to her. So, hooray.
No, not hooray. Very, very not hooray, right?
All right, calm down.
I did a bad thing.
Oh, sweetheart, he's really shaking.
We had no choice, Adam, okay? It was coming into summer. We were forking out hundreds for warfarin, trying to cope with all the rats coming in off the landfill. I'd spent 3 hours on the phone to bloody Holland trying to find out why we hadn't paid for the spraying, only to find they'd been taken over by some bloody Norwegian company.
What did you do?
She asked me, "How much is the table?" And suddenly I heard myself saying, "Oh, it's more than just a table."
What?
Next thing I know, I'm just flying, man. I'm just making up all kinds of shit about this table.
What?
All I can remember is this blinding light, like this voice in a light saying, "You gotta get 60 quid for it. We need the rat poison. You gotta get 60 quid. And suddenly I'm telling her it's like out of family history, this table, like it was made from the boat me granddad used to row across the River Dee to see my gran when they were courting.
What?
I don't know where it came from.
He lived in Bolton?
I know that.
Rode across the Dee?
Just bastard shut up, Adam.
That is terrible.
You know the story. If they ask, our granddad, River Dee, courting.
I'm not saying
You
that.
have to.
I can't keep that up all night.
How? Without admitting I'm a liar?
Hey, who does the cooking around here and who's got the silver tub? Now just go get the hors d'oeuvres.
There's no hors d'oeuvres. I'm trying to make cheesy bacon whirls and the meat is snapping, okay? And that's not in the rural Cheshire sense of the word, that's in the frozen rigid sense of the word.
That's the way.
Come here.
It is quite narrow, but then they're used to it. I bet it's been here as long as the farm, hasn't it? That grid.
By the door? Yeah, well,
Inga, this is Adam. Been here for generations. How? I was saying, I can't believe you haven't met.
Well, no, I'd remember this.
So it's just, I can't say what the words are, I've got it now. So it's just the most totally organic kind of farm.
wine, Inga?
18th century? The Bothy, certainly.
Sorry,
Where the logs are.
sorry. What's that word?
The itinerant labourers, usually Irish navvies, they would find summer work on the farms and they'd be accommodated in a shant or bothy, usually above where the bull was kept.
Shants.
And this probably once wouldn't have been the kitchen.
It is the kitchen.
Oh, right. But probably there would have been a range in here once.
Oh, and a dresser with a tea service. And jars of damson gin all lined up.
Well, there was certainly a cupboard with a large amount of alcohol in it. Ha!
And a big oak table.
So, Inga, cheers.
Was there a big oak table?
Oh, this is Bridget.
Oh, Inga, my daughter Bridget.
I've been in Portugal.
She's been in...
Portugal. Cheers. Funny, one of my cousins was saying he'd been to a car boot sale recently and it was amazing. I've never been to one myself. Have you been to one?
I haven't actually. Are they good?
Well, he was saying it's weird, but there's apparently these rules that are generally accepted in that people talk a lot of rubbish and it just doesn't matter
Silver tongue.
Sorry?
about what they're selling. You know, part of the fun is that they make things up as part of the fun, and that's all. You know, parts of the fun. Did you find that?
Just, as I say, I haven't been.
No. Do you, Inga?
Oh, wrong person to ask.
Really?
I mean, I'm sure Sunday traders, once in a blue moon. Of course, I can't condone it, obviously.
Really?
I deal in antiques, Adam.
Oh, right.
I have a tea service at the moment. Beautiful Victorian tea service with a cake holder. But all that sets them apart from the other Victorian tea services is the fact that I drove out to Warrington one miserable Thursday afternoon and I sat in a dusty terraced room where the clock was ticking louder than the television, and I bought that tea service from a family of the last surviving navvy to have worked on the Manchester Ship Canal. Did there used to be a table here?
Yeah, 6 foot. Built from a boat my grandad used to row across the River Dee.
Bridget?
Pardon?
Sorry.
Crisp?
Built from...
Bridget?
Sorry, it's such a beautiful story. It's just, you know.
Crisp, Inga?
I mean, I will say, you do take things for granted out here, lads. Growing up out here, a story like that, it's just every day to you. But people like me growing up in Runcorn, isn't it, Inga? Where I grew up, that kind of thing, they'd presumably just made it up. But here we are, a few miles away in the country, and it happened.
Absolutely. So, was it a big boat, Adam?
Quite a big boat, yeah.
Oh, well, it must have been to have planks long enough to make a table.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Was he a ferryman by trade?
No,
But he had access to a boat.
he did.
And did she actually live on the bank, your gran?
Her family were shellfish
Oh,
gatherers.
were they? That's nice. Cockles?
Mussels, cockles, you know, whatever got washed up.
Oh, wow. That must have been such a beautiful sight, a lone oarsman sculling across to his love, guided by little yellow squares of light from the far bank. Wasn't there a song they used to sing?
Sorry?
The River Dee Boatman. Someone told me. I mean, obviously you'd know it. Obviously if your granddad was one. There was, wasn't there? And
Yes.
how did it go again?
Who said they didn't play golf?
Lol, shh! Adam's going to sing the song of the River Dee Boatman.
I've forgotten it, really.
Oh, no, try, please. Oh, I'd love to hear it. Inga would love to hear it, wouldn't you?
Well, it was just, oh God, it went something like, the River Dee is big and wide, something, the other side.
That is so beautiful,
Ta-da! Bruckner, would you believe it?
isn't it, Inga?
I hate to say this, but the one thing the Germans are good at is steel. Look at that, a nation summed up in a golf club. Efficient, clinical, brutal.
Christ!
Did you know this little gem was in your shed?
Yeah, it's Dad found it up in some phone wires. The vet sometimes uses it.
Oh, does he play?
If the umbilical gets wrapped round the lamb's neck in the womb.
Daniel, this is Inga. Inga, this is my brother Daniel.
Yes, oh yes, I see.
Pardon?
I see now.
We were just saying how the old kitchen table was a piece of Cheshire history.
And here we are with another. Genuine Cheshire tollykearney, the traditional dish of North Cheshire. Strips of bacon and very cold cheese, and this dates back to the days of the cheese barges coming up from the south, swapping pig meat with the Irish barges, and like the wrapping of the cold cheese in warm bacon symbolised the warming of a friendship.
God, I love this country.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. In fact, there was a song, wasn't there?
No.
Oh well, Mrs. Cheshire History will know. No one better to ask. She's right here sitting with us. Do you know the Tolokoni song, Inga?
Well, I hope you've had your fun. You vindictive little snake pit of bastards.
Yes, and it's just the rowing across the Dee, you see. People don't know about that. That's what I mean. Didn't I always say?
What was that?
Nothing you pick up is just a thing, is it? Everything is a story. Everything's a story. Don't you think? Everything?
Well, go on. You two, this was your bloody idea, this safari. Go on, Daktari, see what happens.
Are you going?
Ow. Oh, Noel?
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Shouldn't have done that.
What?
Looked like we were laughing at her.
Why does that bother you?
Not surprised she walked out.